Aint. It's the mafia. This shit for all the gangsters, nigga. Real story. Jugging out the double doors, cuz in the 6'4". Towers hitting switches on these niggas back in 94. Basketball practice, and after that I'm back to selling dope. When the cops hit the ab, I done made a rack off of my pager though. When the WAP hit my box, I'ma hit them back, I'm on the payphone. My shoebox getting full, I need to go buy me a safe for real. It's treacherous outside, not supposed to have it, but I paid for it. A brand new out the box, Tootie on me while I'm trapping. And I hope I ain't gotta go use it, but I know how shit tend to happen. And plus it be like insurance with a nigga be out here trafficking. I'm talking about how the money gon' be good, but the niggas hating gon' be on bullshit. So it's Mando that I'm sliding with this full clip and I bust this bitch. Trust me if I tell you that I'm with this shit, I did this shit. Believe me when I tell you it's on the floor, I don't be capping, nigga. If I don't pick my phone up when you call, I might be trapping, nigga. On the first and the third, I need like 3 boxes of baggies, nigga. Trapping like my 9 to 5, and I lust for a life of crime. When it's popping outside, I'm out sliding with this brand new 9. And I'd rather do it dolly, cause I could shoot this bitch while I be driving and hold that bitch steady. I done let loose while big steady driving.
You know what time it is? It's time for that Culture for the Streets, hosted by Mafia and Paint. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't leave up out the trap till you've been served. Man, we gonna get on this little stuff I want to talk about, man. With Rooga. Rooga been doing this thing, man. You done seen him in Memphis politicking with Big Boogie and the GDs and all that down that way. He left up out of 2021 with one of the biggest songs coming up out the shop with the GDs and the dope thing. That was real. That was big, and it took me by surprise because I didn't think it was going to become as big as what it was. Even though I know nationwide, the GDs is a big movement. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't think the song was going to take to the public like it did. You know what I mean? And then Kanye getting behind it made it go up even more. But Rooga been taking advantage of these stepping stones he's been coming across in his career without having to do the diss. But in this new video, the old Rooga, he dropped his nuts on this shit. He ain't holding no punches back. He ain't considering nobody's feelings. He don't give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? And that's a part of the Chiraq tradition of drill music. That's the origination of how drill music is set up. That's the structure of it. And for him to, you know what I'm saying, come out at, go harder. I'm not gonna say come out, but go even harder after his cousin Duck died. And then turn up like he has, man. He been going hard with it. And then you got Lil J back home in the mix, and I don't know how their relationship is too much, because Lil J been kind of beefing with a little bit of everybody. But Rooga took a shot at King Von in the new old Rooga video. He said you gave 100K to your guys. Them same niggas turn around and let you die. Now to the public, we all seen Von give away 100 racks in O Block. And granted, some of the niggas that was with him received some of that money that he passed out when he came through the wick. But we not gonna sit here and act like he ain't lose some other niggas in the process. Like, it was a lot of shit. That wasn't a planned thing. Like, they finna go into a club. Quando just pull up. You see what I'm saying? You got to relive the incident. It wasn't like a synchronized thing. It just happened like that, and shit happened for the worst. Rest in peace, King Von. So it wasn't like they just sat there and let the nigga die. That's not what happened. Shit happened so fast. It's hard to recoup from shit like that after shots already been fired and niggas already been hit. Even if at that point they would have got some shots off after Lil Timmy shot. You see what I'm saying? At this point, Von is shot as many times as he was gonna get shot. He still would have probably passed. You see what I'm saying? So you can't blame these same niggas for being responsible for being the ones that's saying, oh, we just let Von die, or they just let Von, because they didn't just let Von die. Let's keep this shit straight. They wasn't on demon time when they let Von die. Von was trying to do the right thing in the street as a street nigga by, you know, approaching this nigga and just using his hands versus using weapons. Because, nigga, let's just keep it honest. Chiraq niggas just don't be moving around in other states without them poles. Them niggas got the switches out of state with them too. So it ain't like they was just slipping. So shit can happen sometime. That one time you decide to leave your gun in the car and go in the store real quick to get you a blunt or a wrap or a backwood, you see what I'm saying, could be the last time you ever slip in life, because a nigga could pull down on you, walk down on you, take your life. In that instant, when you just thought you had 10 seconds to spare to run in here and get this shell real quick, and in them 10 seconds, a nigga pull up, catch you slipping, and burn you down. It can happen like that. I understand the structure of the music, though, because he's the op to that side. So for him to use that as a bar, it was a mean bar in the song for sure. Like, it you know, it got some definition to it for sure. And it's blatant. It ain't like he hid what he was saying in the music, because you can sometimes dress your music up to where niggas don't understand you taking shots at them. But we understand that you're taking shots at Von. And if you ask me, that one line, if you remove it, the song's still just as motherfucking hard as it is right now. But that bar being there, it's a distaste to his ops. They not gonna like that, and that's gonna keep the beef going on. And that's one of the main things in Chiraq that keep the beef going on. Niggas dissing each other. Even though that's the way to get up out the street and get you some legal money on YouTube, streaming services, into the music game, because in Chiraq, that's the structure of music. Come out, be a drill rapper. So in order to kind of come out and be a successful drill rapper, you got to talk about the other side, the shit y'all do, the sliding that's going on. That's the shit you got to portray, and you got to show it. And I'm not saying portray like niggas is frauds and shit, because everybody know in Chicago, nigga, you can't be outside and be no fraud. You're going to get exposed real quick, or you're going to lose your life trying to play a character. There's no characters to play out there, man. Niggas is coming outside, fending for their life. It's about making it home. It's about making it home every day. Every day, multiple times a day, because every time you leave out that door, you running the risk of getting slid on. You running the risk of losing your life or having to put something down. So I'm just saying, like, the environment they live in gonna keep the drill music always going, because it's always gonna be some smoke in the street. So never think that Chicago niggas is gonna switch it up when it comes to drill music. Chicago niggas is always going to come out, do they shit with this drill shit. If they got enemies, they gonna talk about them. If they got dead ops, they gonna talk about them. Even though we don't think this is healthy for hip hop, it's healthy for their careers coming up out the ghetto. So I understand that part, because if I still gotta live like this every day, but I know if I go in the studio for the next year and put this shit on wax and put this shit and digitize my audio and put this shit onto the world, because that's the trend already, as far as the music go, the drill, boom. And then this shit start making me legal money. People start gravitating toward me. I built a following up on Instagram. All of that, you monetize it. So once you monetize it, you can't forget the fact that you still stuck in that shit. So while you monetizing yourself, you did a lot of dissing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of disrespectful shit, a lot of dissing to the other side. You see what I'm saying? A lot of putting yourself out there as far as how you live in the street out here in this, you know, in Chiraq in general, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot going on in Chiraq full of gangs, and there's a lot of gang shit going on with the young niggas. It's a young nigga world. The young niggas is running that shit. So for them to talk about Von in that song, that's just gonna continue to throw gasoline on the motherfucking fire that's already going on in Chicago. That's always been going on in Chicago music. It's just not, you know what I mean? I listen to all music from all regions. And in Chicago, you got your Dirks, Polo G's, G Herbos, your Chief Keefs, the Lil Bibbies, the Juice WRLDs. You know, you got all of that. But then you go And a lot of them come from the rough part of having to come up in drill, where they had to expose themselves more to get the exposure in the media world for what they was doing as artists. You know what I'm saying? So they really had to put themselves on the line and actually expose themselves in their music as well to get themselves out there as Chicago rappers. And a lot of times when they come out and they making these songs, it's not exaggerated content, it's real content. These niggas is really talking about what's really going on. It's real stories. Why do you think it's so addictive to watch, or you binge watch like just what's going on in Chicago, the rappers, and you follow them, and you follow, once you get hip to one Chicago rapper from this section, you want to learn all his 100 homies behind him, because it's a story behind all of them. It's a story behind every young nigga you see in Chicago. So it's not just a story behind Duck. It's not just a story behind Vine. It's a story behind all these young niggas, because these groups of young niggas over here got problem with them niggas over there. And that might be the ops, and they might be ops to them. But you know, you gotta keep in mind, gaining popularity, blowing up when you just came from a harsh environment does not squash your beefs. It does not eliminate the character you were outside. It does not take back all the things you did to your enemies, or things you did to the innocent, or niggas you didn't walk down on, however it go. You know what I'm saying? You changed your life, they didn't. You see what I'm saying? So when you get caught slipping, they still gonna treat you the same way. So I just feel like in Rooga's situation, he has become one of them in Chicago. And when I say one of them, the Herbos and all these people was up there. Rooga up there now. You got to talk about Rooga when you talk about all them niggas. You got to talk about Rooga because he here now. He up there now. And for him to, he has a lane now where he can do a lot of different things, so he don't really have to drill rap. I understand 85, 90% of your listeners are going to be drill rappers, or drill fans, but you still can put out other content. Hello? What? Oh, shit. Oh, I'm at the house. Yep. Yeah. But, you know, he at a point where he can put the content out and really do what he want to do with it, and extend his career. He don't have to continuously diss now. He done made it up to that caliber, to that tier where now he can monetize this shit 160 ways, 360 ways. He can get some money. So you don't have to stay stuck in the Chicago structure of music, where now you can start, you still can put it out. But I just think it'd be healthier for him if he didn't diss no more. You can still do all the greedy street shit. But nigga, go be great. I love the song. I ain't holding nothing back. And for the structure of how drill is set up, it's perfect, because this is the other side. And I don't pick no sides, because I listen to that side. I listen to the BD side. I listen to the GD side. Shit, I'm all over there. If your music good, I wouldn't give a fuck what you represent, because real niggas fuck with real niggas. That's how this shit go. And when we get back to that part, we'll be more better off in the streets, because we got a lot of bullshit going on and we going down about the shit, all because real niggas don't want to plug in. It's a bigger bag when niggas do. So sometimes it's going to have to be some pride get pushed to the side. Nigga, can you push a little bit pride to the side so y'all can go out here and make 50 million together on the side? Can y'all do shit like that? A lot of niggas can't do that. So it's like asking for too much. But in Rooga's case, though, I love the song Old Rooga. I bumped it about 10 times this morning. You know what I'm saying? It's been on rotated every day on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rooga. Shout out to Chiraq. Shout out to all the youngins that's coming up out of Chiraq, that's blowing up in the drill scene. Keep that shit coming, because at the end of the day, the drill scene is really y'all structure, and we don't want y'all to leave away from it, because Chicago music could change. You see what I'm saying? And that's what built y'all new generation of music up. the drill scene. So y'all niggas keep tight on that shit, man. Stay dangerous, man. Stay safe at the same time, man, and keep that good music coming out. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all that's the heads of y'all sections as far as the popularity and the clout and getting on in the game, y'all becoming the influencers. So you know what I'm saying? It's up to y'all too to start, you know what I'm saying, seeing forth y'all opportunities to get bigger and grow in the game. I want to see y'all young niggas last 10 years, 15 years in the game and prosper every year. I want to see you do more money. I want to see you young niggas hit the Forbes list. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Chiraq is a staple in the hip hop game now. It's no longer slept on. You got to name Atlanta now, and then you got the name Chicago, and it's Memphis. It's Chicago, Atlanta, and Memphis, and Florida. Man, everybody hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Ring that notification bell, man. Don't leave about the trap till you've been served, man. It's time for that. Coach for the streets.